So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sorry it took so long to get live. The platform just wouldn't let me press the live button. Well, it let me press it. It just wouldn't let me go live. So I've been sat here for about 3 or 4 minutes trying to go live. But we are here. We are here. Master Splinter is here. Rat Army assemble. We're only doing it for clicks and views, and we're not part of the fan base when he turns it around, according to the head of the fan base. So yes, make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. But we are going to go through the most fraudulent manager in the Premier League's press conference in a minute. Waffle, 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 waffle. Maybe we should call him Captain Birdseye, because he is taking the whole sail. Mick, Everton away tomorrow. Make sure as well, at 3 o'clock this afternoon, you come and check me out on Ransom Bantz's channel. We're going to be on there. It might be on Twitch, actually. I don't know. Either way, Ransom Bantz on Twitch or Ransom Bantz on YouTube. I think we're doing it on YouTube. And then as soon as we finish that, I am flying back to the UK, and all of these graphics will be left here. Unfortunately, because I ain't taking this big old green screen back with me. That ain't happening. So yeah, make the most of Rat Army with Master Splinter in the cup, because unfortunately it's the last time you're going to see him for about a month. So there we go. Anyway, make sure you smash the likes up. 300 people watching, well, quick as well, inside a minute and a half. You lot are mad. Do you know what? The love on this channel has been lit. Over 1.2 million views in the last 28 days. And over 3.5K subs as well. So big up to all of you lot. And nearly 15 million minutes of watch time in the last 28 days, which means you're averagely watching my streams for about 12.5 minutes, which is relentless. So this dead little channel has ruffled a few feathers. It's upset everyone. And long may it continue. So keep spamming free Splinter, Master Splinter. I see you. Keep spamming Tapas Clueless and Rat Army. It triggers so many people. They're literally that close to snapping. So make sure you keep going. Yeah, make sure you keep going, baby. Because let me tell you something now. If you want this manager out, nobody on this planet speaks for you. No one. And if you want him in, same rules apply. But if you do want him out, don't be ashamed to say you want him out. Don't let other people sit there trying to make out they're bigger and better football fans than you. Most of them chat absolute crap off screen, completely different to what they say on screen. Most of them are more interested in just getting memed on match day, to be honest with you. They even laugh and joke about it off camera as well. It's kind of mad, actually mad. But there you go. Anyway, we ain't about that life. We're only about the future of our football club, which is getting Tapas Clueless out. And we're going to go through this most fraudulent manager's press conference after you've smashed the likes. Nor at the likes like rats that you are. Nor at the likes. 103 of you have liked it. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's going to be a love fest for Everton. How could I forget? I haven't even seen this press conference, by the way. But it is going to be a love fest, isn't it, for Everton? Oh, I had 10 beautiful years at Everton. Well, why don't you go and manage them, mate? Why don't you just go and do that? But there you go. Anyway. Anyway, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Fraudulent statement number 1. Where are we? Oh, the resilience that we fought back to claim a point. The resilience. We're Arsenal Football Club, mate. That resilience. Anyway, on the result against Southampton, he was asked, considering the fact we played with... hang on, have we done this? Is this the one from the other day? What's today's date? 16. I'm on the wrong one. Schoolboy error. Schoolboy error. Where's today? 18th. There we go. Bosh. Job done. There he is. There he is. Tapas Clueless. Oh, people are abusing the manager. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Anyway, what's the mood in the squad? We had a disappointment of not winning the game. But at the same time, I think the players realised that it was difficult playing 35 minutes with 10 men. A draw was possibly a result that we had to take. And they could see some positives as well as the resilience. He said that word again, resilience and attitude. And they showed to hang on for the result. Well, there you go. It was 2 points drop, mate. We're at home to Southampton. And it's mad. Big up to you, my guy. You're either Barca or Bayern, one of the two. But thank you very much, man. Appreciated. And have a Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Maybe we can get 3 points for Christmas. Maybe that would be nice. But thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate it. And thank you to you as well, my friend. Atadit. I think I got your name right. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next question. Facing inform Everton. It's amazing how Richarlison comes back and all of a sudden they start flying again, isn't it? Hecky B. Pray for Bellerin. Play for Hecky B. He said, it's always a really tough game to go to Goodison. I played there. I know them really well. Okay. And they are in two different... with there. Rewind. They are teams. They are teams. They are teams. This makes lots of sense right now. No wonder I couldn't get it out right. They are teams in two different moments. But we are preparing for the game to go there and beat them because we need a result. Well, we've been saying that for 2 months, Mikel. You don't need a result really, though, do you? Because you ain't getting sacked. What are his memories of his time at Everton? Nobody cares. I'm skipping past that. On his first year in charge, the most fraudulent year in management. I think it's been one of the most challenging years in this club's history for many, many different reasons. Another typo as well, by the way. I think it says, I think space letter E on its own. Like every single one of these press conferences, there is a typo or a mistake. So sack the person who writes these up. I think E have made a lot of progress and implanted a lot of positive, I think that means implemented. Implanted, maybe, I don't know. Surely that should have sounded better with implemented. A lot of positive things that we have worked, that have worked really well. We have gone through structural changes. There's the buzzwords. Structural changes right across the club that has obviously shaken the club up big time. Yeah. I would like to say the highlights of the year is the 2 trophies. However, it is only one, Mikel, that we won together. Can I hold the trophy then, Mikel? No, I can't, can I? Dickhead. And the most disappointing thing is that we haven't had our fans with us to take us through this difficult moment. Bruv, you're lucky the fans ain't there. Because if there was 60,000 in the Emirates watching you lot stink it out every week, you'd probably be sacked by now already. It would have been, it could have been a really positive year. But the recent form in the Premier League has taken the gloss off what we've done in the calendar year. But we have to accept that our Premier League form in recent weeks is not good enough for this football club. We'll resign then. Let's go on. He was then asked whether the job was harder than he thought it would be. He said, I know and I realise how difficult the job is in normal conditions when you get to a club that goes through what we've had to go through in the year. What is he chatting about, man? Like, all of this, oh, look at what we've had to go through in the year. Every other club has been through COVID, mate. And David Moyes actually had COVID as well. You're not the only one, bruv. Yeah, David Moyes got the job after you. David Moyes is above you. David Moyes has played all of the big teams in the league and is still above you. Yeah, about what we had to go through. Jesus Christ. This guy. Anyway, we continue. We've had the pandemic. That has been affecting the whole industry. Yeah, we know, mate. 9 months later, we're still in it. The way that you can even live your profession and then do what you want to do normally is even more challenging these days. But it is what we have at the moment. At the same time, I'm telling you, I love what I do. I feel lucky and privileged to represent this football club. Maybe wear the club blazer on fucking match day then instead of Prada. And let's see what else he says in this press conference. Okay. How does he deal with the red cards we're getting? He said, I said the other day, I think we've had 7 since I've joined and 2 are disciplinary. The rest are different actions. The last one with Gabby is 22 years old and settling into the Premier League. Don't forget that. Where was this energy for 24-year-old Nicola Pepe? And they are 2 different actions, but in this moment, we cannot afford it because the Premier League is too high a level and the margins for us at the moment are too small to lose any more. On concussion subs being trialled in the new year, nobody cares. That's got nothing to do with Everton Arsenal. And whether Wednesday's draw could be the turning point, he said it's better. We could have won it in the end when Rob hit the post in the last minute, but we are lacking that luck. But I really liked it because when the team is in this moment, you can completely drop and give up, but the team never did that. I think it was completely the opposite, and I'm proud to see that reaction from the team. Right now, that is what we need to win football matches as well. That is our reality. Man's proud to get a draw, you know. Lowering the expectations of my football club. And whether we're prioritising the Premier League ahead of the quarter-final on Tuesday against Man City in the Carabao Cup. He said, let's see what players we have available. Losing players every game. Let's see who's available for tomorrow than the next game. There's not much we can play with the squad at the moment, but let's go game by game. Whether he's able to look more than one game ahead. Why would they ask him that? Every football manager, I haven't even read that, but I know that he's going to say, we only look at the next game. We take one game at a time. It's been an old thing in football for forever. And we only have to look at the next game. There you go. What a waste of a question. On what it will be like to manage against Everton, it's going to feel really strange. My first experience in the Premier League as a player was there. A lot happened since then, as I've said. I'm so grateful for the years I had over there. I'm now privileged to be going back to Goodison representing Arsenal as manager, wearing Prada, not the club blazer. Okay. On how important it was for his development as Everton was for his development as a future coach. What a crap question. On whether on which player could come in for centre back. Gabriel was suspended tomorrow. He said we'll have to see who's available. Obviously, we lost Gabri. We'll assess them all today and decide who's best to go and beat Everton. On whether he'll be given time to get things right. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. And whether he'll be given time to get things right. Well, he's already been given too much time, hasn't he? Let's be honest here. He's well out of his depth. We all know that. Every other club in the league is laughing, saying, yeah, just keep him. Just keep him. Just keep him. Big up Gillespie Road, my guy. He thinks 7 red cards in 1 year is okay, provided there's a nice variety of offences. Exactly. It's mad. Yeah, only two of them were disciplinary actions. The other 5, they're okay. Yeah, they're cool. The bloke's a div, mate. Absolute div. Hope you're well, buddy. Thank you for that, mate, as always. Big up to Brandon. Thanks for your donation as well, mate. I distinctly remember parts of the fan base going mad when we drew 0-0 with Southampton under Emery. But now it's it's King's Tapas in trust. I think we drew 2-2 with them as well, didn't we? 97th minute equaliser, and everyone was saying, let's go home and have a wank over a draw. Funny how that energy's changed now, isn't it? It's a madness. The levels of hypocrisy with some of these super fans is hilarious. But that's what happens. And then they sit there preaching, don't be influenced by others when they claim that they're a social media influencer themselves. I don't like the word influencer. I ain't influencing anyone. I'm giving you my opinion. And if you agree with it, sweet. If you don't, I couldn't care less because I'm right. It's as simple as that. The geezer's out of his depth. And when everyone realizes that, we might actually move forward as a football club. And we might actually employ a manager who's actually half decent. But big up to you, Brandon. Hope you're well, buddy. And thank you for that as always, bud. And let me grab this one real quick. I'm going to come back to some comments in a minute. Have a safe journey. Voice of facts. Big up to you, Ogun. Big up to you, my guy. Thank you very much, bud. Appreciate that. And everyone will be pleased to know when I land safely. I wind everyone up when I do that. You'll all be pleased to know my flight landed safely. Every time I tweet that out, somebody goes, oh, never mind, next time. Funny, man. Too funny. Too funny. Leroy, don't you start either. Look at you dickheads in the chat. Expressions, man. I swear, that stream was lit, though. I can't lie. That stream was hilarious last night. The guy speaks in more riddles than Wenger. Jesus. Yeah, man. He does, Jack. He does. And big up to you for that donation, mate. He does. He speaks in riddles, yeah? And this is why I don't like him. Because what he's doing is he's deliberately speaking in riddles. And that's a person. There's a lot of social media people that do this as well. There's a lot of them that sit on camera chatting like this as well, because they make it sound like they're saying a lot when they're saying nothing. There's a lot of people that do that. I see through them all. I can see through them. Yeah, and they drop words in like, and everything else. Yeah, and everything else. So yeah, when we're playing the ball forward and then we're squaring it back, but we're getting the chances, and you know, Lacazette's missing 6 sitters in a row. You know, you can't blame that on Mikel Arteta. You know, it's one of them things, and everything else. You know, it makes it sound even better, doesn't it? But you haven't actually said fuck all. There's a lot of people that do that. I hear that all the time, and everything else, and whatnot. What does whatnot mean? There's 3 or 4 people I hear say that quite a lot. What does that actually mean? I don't know, but it makes it sound good, doesn't it? And it actually tells you nothing extra. It's mad. This is what this manager does. But 90% of society are sheep. They're sheep. So they'll just go with the flow. It's mad. This manager chats the biggest amount of bollocks I've ever heard in my life. And he's actually levels worse than Wenger in press conferences. At least Wenger had a laugh in press conferences. He said, why do you look at me? Because it's your fucking press conference, arson. Do you know what I'm saying? Forget Tapas Clueless, more like Tapas Clueless. That's sick. I'm keeping that. Thank you very much, DVV. Big up to you, my guy. Appreciate you, dickheads. Look at you, lot, all calling me Leroy, man. I prefer Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. That one's better. But Leroy, bro. Man, call me Leroy. Anyway, let's continue on with this fraudulent press conference. I hope you get a refund on your walls or get a new one for free. Bruv, trust me, Monday morning, I am in there shot like a gunman, bruv. Pop, pop. We're walking straight in there to hot them all up. Don't worry about that, mate. Don't you worry about that. And yeah, we're going to kick off. It's going to get messy. Not Lionel. But here we go. Anyway, let's go. What else has he said in this press conference? Whether he thinks it makes a difference having 2 extra players on the bench. They asked him that a week ago. Still nobody cares. And whether the left, he felt the right flank was stronger with Maitland-Niles and Nico on it. He said there's a lot of things to discuss when you go through the defensive phase and the way and the areas that we have conceded the goals and how we conceded them. So just to say we are weaker on one side than the other, I don't think is fair. Well, life's not fair. Deal with it. Attacking wise, for some connections and some relationships, he uses big dramatical words. Yeah, dramatic words. Relationships and connections. Mate, this ain't Tinder. Yeah, seriously. This is mad. Then he's banging on about suspensions. There's a lot of different reasons for the personnel, suspensions, injuries. We have to find that cohesion and balance with 2 sides. It's very difficult. Well, that's why you're on £6 million a year, mate. If you compare to any team in the Premier League, you will find some imbalances in areas where they are more dangerous, or runs in behind, or where they put balls here or put balls there, or on the other side or on one side, or so it's something common. All right, so because everyone else struggles, yeah, that's okay. This dickhead, bruv. On whether Maitland-Niles did enough to keep his place or if Hector returns immediately. Good question. I think Ainsley has had a good game, and I think he's evolving really good. Yeah, you've sat him on the bench for weeks, mate. I think he's made in this year big progress, and he's in much better places now than he was a year ago. Well, that's a lie, because a year ago he was smashing it under Unai Emery. And he was playing week in, week out because Bellerin was injured. He needs to keep doing what he's doing. He said on Martinelli and what he can bring once he's ready for the first team. He said Gabby is pure enthusiasm, energy, belief, charisma, and goals. And this is him. This is him. That's him. He's around the training ground and he's around our training sessions. No way. No way. He's around our training ground and training. Jesus Christ, who would have thought an Arsenal player would be around the training ground and training session? Fuck off, man. I ain't even reading the rest of that. What is the matter with this dickhead? He says a lot without saying it. He says nothing. Like, he says a lot, but he don't say nothing. It's actually embarrassing. Big up my guy. Yeah, bruv, come on. You got to track the flight. Track the Uber, man. Get flight tracker 24 up, bruv. Yeah, make sure you're tracking my flight, yeah? The 20 to 8 from Malaga to Birmingham, bruv. 20 to 8 Spanish time, by the way. 20 to 8 at night. Yeah, Malaga to Birmingham, bruv. It's mad. Yeah, Birmingham. I'm going to Birmingham. It's not a very good Brummie accent, is it? And I'm not staying in Birmingham, thank fuck, because it's a dump. Big up all the Brummies in the chat. But it is a dump, I can't lie. It is a dump. Wolves ain't much better. Big up to the Twitch rats. We got rats on all platforms. Ratatouille. I want a league on a hoodie. Link in the description, Celestine. There is a link in the description. You can buy anything you want off of that website if it's available. I'm sure it'll tell you if it's out of stock. We don't run out of stock. All of you guys that did order them Christmas jumpers and T-shirts and hoodies and stuff, yeah, I think pretty much all of you have got your orders now. I think there's only 2 that are en route still. But the delay is a joke, yeah? Real talk. But that's just the UK is standard right now. I ordered something on Black Friday from Boohoo, and it turned up 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Yeah, so it's not just me, it's everyone. I sound like Mikel Arteta, don't I? It's not just us that's struggling with deliveries, it's everybody. Yeah, that don't matter. We didn't order from everybody, did we? Yeah, we ordered from you, Lee. So sort your shit out. Safe journey. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will be doing a preview for the Everton game once I'm into the Airbnb in Wolves. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We have a lovely 3-bedroom gaff for the next 8 nights, which will be lovely. We've got the Christmas tree. We've got everything. Wifey's setting up the Christmas tree tonight in the gaff because we get the keys later. I'll pick up the little one on Tuesday. So yeah, man, it's all good. It's all good. And I need to do some Christmas shopping because the only person I bought a present or presents for, not presents, blood, yeah, presents, is my daughter. Nobody else has got anything yet. So there we go. Afternoon, Lee. Great content. You are one of the Arsenal fans that talk sense, not like the other fan channels saying Arteta broke Klopp. Bruv, people love a soundbite, and people are entitled to their sound bites, man. They can do whatever they want. I just find it very hypocritical when they tell others how to act after they acted in certain ways under previous managers. I find it very hypocritical. Nobody speaks for me or for you or for anyone else in the chat. I'll say what I want. It's my channel. And until somebody's got the login details for this channel or tucks me in at night or sucks me off at night, they can shut the fuck up. It's as simple as that. But big up to you, man. Mad love for that. Thank you very much, Universal Boss. Jurgen Klopp won, what's it called? Best Manager Award, didn't he? At the FIFA Best. And he was very gracious. Very nice man. Young man. He's a very nice man. And he said that Hansi Flick should have won it because he was the best manager. And you know what? I'd probably agree with that if I'm honest. But Klopp came second. Well, should have come second. But Klopp didn't. He won it, and that's another trophy. Because if Arsenal are claiming 2 trophies, Klopp should claim that as a trophy. So big up to Klopp, proper manager. It must be a joy to watch Liverpool, my friend. Yeah, big up to Troops. Man's fully joined the Rat Army. Big up to Troops. Big up to, what's the guy's name? The little guy. What's his name? Zar. Big up to Zar. Zar puts it on him, bruv, yeah? Zar's fully Arteta in, bruv. And I see a lot of people talking about turtles, bruv, yeah? Like, oh, Ninja Turtles. Yeah, you do know the Ninja Turtles looked up to the rat, didn't they? They looked up to Master Splinter, innit? Oh, dear. I've seen loads of people saying, oh, yes, well, if you're the rats, we're the turtles. Yeah. You looked up to him. Big up the Rat Army. The granny returns. The granny's always here, bruv. You just need to release the inner granny. I'm in one of them moods today. It's funny. And maybe that's because I'm gonna be back in England. I don't know. I'm going to see friends, family. Lockdown settings everywhere, by the way. Tier 2s, tier 3s. Yeah, okay. Are you familiar with the ownership structure of Real Madrid? It's an association owned by the supporters, maybe better for the future of Arsenal. Bruv, Bayern Munich's the same. Bayern Munich is owned partly by the fans. I think 49% or 51%, either way, is owned by the fans. And I think that's similar at Real Madrid as well. But it means that they get more of a say. And it means that they get they get involved a lot more, which is always good. And yeah, man. Big up to the member who's just upgraded to level 3. It doesn't tell me your name, though, mate. I don't know why it's done that, but it doesn't tell me your name, but you've upgraded to level 3 on the membership tier. So thank you very much. Appreciated. But it doesn't tell me who it is. It's just got the letter D. It don't tell me when I click on it. Never mind. Arteta robbed. Didn't he break Klopp? Well, exactly. I'm gutted that Mikel Arteta didn't win it. You would have thought the way everyone's going on, he would have won the best manager award, wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Best manager in the world, apparently. Best young coach in world football. Yeah, best young coach in world football has lost 70% of the league games that we did all season last season. And we've played 1/3 of the season. We are on for a record of about 38 points at the moment. It's kind of sad. Maybe, yeah, about 38 points, 39 points. We're going to be lucky to get 40 points this season, lads. It's crazy. It's actually mad. But yeah, the Rat Army. The Rat Army movement is assembling and growing on a minutes-by-minutes basis. There is nearly 1,000 people watching this, about 20 short. So make sure you gnaw away at the like button. Gnaw away like rats. And I'm going to do another 4 minutes, then I'm gone. I will be on Rants and Bants's channel in 55 minutes. So make sure you come and check that out. We're going to be doing our little roundup of the games in midweek, and I look forward to the games at the weekend. And the run continues. We never won on the same game week. Never won on the same game week since we started doing that show. So yeah, there's a lot of Twitch gang in here today. Twitch gang. When Arsenal posted Gabriel's apology on their Insta page, I said, where's Xhaka and Zoulander's apologies? And then Bellerin fanboys replied to my comment claiming that Zoulander doesn't need to apologise. Zoulander should be grateful that he actually has any fanboys. Maybe they all fancy him, mate. I don't know. Maybe that's a thing. I don't know. For some reason, my comments ain't coming through anymore on here. So we're going to end it there. It's only Twitch coming through on here at the moment. So yeah, I don't know what's happened there. Big up to Mark. I can see you on a different screen. Latest member of the channel. Big up to you, buddy. Mark Weber. I think that says Weber. My eyesight's not great. But yeah, there's no comments coming through on here. It's only Facebook and Twitch coming through on here. So I don't quite know what's happened. Not quite sure what's happened on here. But yeah, we're going to have to wrap it up if I can't see the comments. But there we go. Let me just pin that one. That's the last one I can see from YouTube on StreamYard for some reason. Smash the likes up there. Don't forget, I will be back. It's going to be kind of late because I'm not landing in Birmingham until... Time's my flight? 20 to 8. My time, so 20 to 7. 20 to 7, 20 to 10. It's going to be about 11 o'clock by the time I get a cab from Birmingham to Wolves. Yeah, about 11 o'clock tonight, I'll be streaming a preview. It might even be later today. It might even be midnight, but I'll be streaming it either way. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you continue to support the channel by slapping a like on the video. Make sure you're subscribed. We're nearly on 52K. We're smashing it with subs. We're smashing it with views. And like I said at the very beginning, one other thing as well. Go follow my Instagram. Every single person. We got over 50,000 people on this platform, and I've got just shy of 13K on Insta. So do the maths, baby. Lee Gunner 82 on Instagram. Let's have a mad hit on Instagram for the next couple of weeks, or the next week before Christmas. Next week, let's see if we can get a couple of thousand more on that and get it up to 15K. So if you haven't followed my Insta, Lee Gunner 82, you can't miss it. You can follow the Twitter account as well if you want. We're on about 18K on that, so you can boost that shit account up if you want. And let me read this out. How does Arteta get all the praise and recognition as a great new young coach? But Zizou gets hate all the time, and he's won every trophy. 20 exactly wins every trophy every 20 games, bruv. It's because Zizou doesn't have the PR of Tapas Clueless. So there we go, Pappy Leroy, you dicks. I swear, expression. I'm going to text that boy now. Yeah, he's got a lot to answer for, that young man. Young man. But listen, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Lee Gunner 82 on Insta. Go follow that page right now. And you can follow my journey around España. Well, you can't, because I'm going back to England for about 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So, yeah, man. Love, laters. Thanks for the love. I'll be back on Rance's channel at 3 p.m. I'm back on this one about 11, 12 o'clock tonight, midnight maybe, doing a preview. So thank you very much for all the love. It's mad appreciated. And make sure you're slapping the granny out the likes before you leave. Lee Gunner 82 on Insta. Laters.